So let's talk a little sports. Thursday night football. So I did not know it was on Amazon Prime. So I get home, clean up, eat my food. I'm like, okay, got a football game tonight. I'm ready. Turn TV on. Turn 212, and I see Geno Smith. I was like, okay, something's going on. I don't know why Geno was on my TV. They was replaying the Seattle game. So do a little Googling, and they said, oh, we sold all the rights to Thursday night football to Amazon Prime. So, okay, cool. I got Sunday ticket. No worries. I'm like, let me go to 700. See if I can get there. Oh, it's not including your package. So I had to go to the bar to watch the game, and then I'm like, okay, let me see all the games on Thursday night. I'm not, you know, trying to figure out if I'm going to the bar every freaking Thursday. It's not happening. Um, and I'm glad that's the only game I want to watch. I might watch the Bills game. I think in December. That's when it comes on. But I cannot give another person $15 a month. This is ridiculous. I remember the article. They said we only gonna have to get Netflix, $8.99. You get rid of cable. You don't have to do nothing else. Now we up to 15 idiots, $15 a month. We might as well kept the $150 freaking dollar cable bill. This was like 10 years ago, and it is getting out of control. They're talking about what I already said. They're going to move Sunday Ticket to a streaming platform. That part hasn't been discussed. And if the success of Thursday Night Football, if Thursday Night Football is successful, then obviously they'll package that in next year to Sunday Ticket, where you have to basically have Amazon Prime. Um, I ain't got time for it. I'll have a bootleg link by then. I have a bootleg link for everything else, movies, music. I can't. I'm not. So I'm part of the problem. I'm one of the people sharing passwords and doing all the other stuff. You can just talk about, oh well, who's sharing password? Me. That's me right here. I really thought the Chargers would lose the game by 10, and they should have won the game. That pick six was the worst play of the freaking game. That's the only bad play they had. I felt they gave up on the run too early. They didn't run the ball a lot. They were the only team that having success in the run. Until that 150-yard run that the Chiefs had, they only had the only good team that's running the ball was the Chargers. But it's up to Herbert to recognize what's going on. After number seven from the play before he threw the pick, the dude had cramps. You can tell he was like, "Oh, it's called timeout. It's called timeout." Coaches didn't call a timeout. Herbert didn't. No one seen that this guy was gassed. And you should have ran the ball 3 yards. You going quick anyway. A quick draw, run up the middle would have been a touchdown. You try to throw it to a guy who can barely stand up, and it's a pick six. And that was essentially the end of the game. They had another shot on fourth down, fourth and six, with like 4 minutes left. I thought they should have not punted because the Chiefs, even though they offensively weren't doing great, they were moving the ball all game. They had to set up for some field goals. They had a few turnovers. I think they had one turnover. But they were moving the ball all game. So if if you go punt, you have to believe you'll get the ball back. And I'm like, y'all not getting this ball back. And they got it back, but after they scored 3 points, which essentially iced the game, by 10. Um, Asante Samuels Jr. was balling. If he can catch, the reason he's on defense, because, the guys on defense can't catch. He had 2 picks gift wrapped to him. Gift wrapped. Mahomes threw it to him in the middle. He hit everything but his hands. He hit his knee, his chest, his helmet. He hit everything but his hands, and he couldn't catch it. They reviewed it, and he dropped it. And then in the red zone, Mahomes, it was a taller receiver. He's like, "Oh, I got this." Threw it right to Asante Samuels Jr. It could have been 103-yard interception. There's no one else said it, but those two guys. He'd have caught it. It'd have never been caught. He's still running today. Dropped it. The reason why he's on defense is because he can't catch. When I tell you he was locking that side of the field up, he was balling. I'm at the bottom. This is Samuels Senior now, but this is his son. And he's like, yeah, we just talking about that. I'm like, yo, this, you can tell he studied the game and got it from some really, 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 really great teachers, man. Like he was locking that side up. He had Mahomes fooled the whole night. Like he was like, because he's smaller, so you would think you can beat him. He was like, no, no, no. Every time he was over there, Mahomes kept throwing it to him. He's like, all right, keep playing, and he tested him twice, well, a couple of times, but the twice he should have had 2 picks. He should end the game with 2 interceptions. But anyway, NFL, I want to see Miami and Ravens this week. That should be good. I think that's going to be the best game this week. Um, to see the young talent and fast talent that Tua has, and see Lamar excel again if he can do that against a solid defense in Miami. Should be interesting. But I'm not getting Amazon Prime. You can get in that. Peace.